chaotic, endlessly buzzing world of online creators. A place where opinions multiply faster than light particles in a shattered prism. Two names rose onto a collision course the internet simply couldn't look away from. Sneako, loud, explosive, a storm contained in human form. A creator powered by raw emotion, unfiltered conviction, and the unmistakable certainty that he was born to challenge, provoke, and shake the digital ground beneath him. And moistcritikal, calm, unmoved, monotone in the way a quiet heartbeat remains steady in the center of a hurricane. A creator whose deadpan delivery could turn a volcanic argument into something strangely analytical, almost soothing. Their worlds were parallel lines, never meant to cross. Opposites orbiting a platform that thrives on chaos, but never aligning, until one video pressed the two universes together. It didn't start with fireworks. Not with drama, not with rage. It began with a critique, simple, calm, almost suspiciously calm. A breakdown delivered with the relaxed cadence of someone reviewing toaster settings at 2 a.m. with a cup of cold coffee. But behind that mild, almost effortless commentary was a tone that struck a nerve, a tone that to some sounded like logic, and to others, like a quiet, calculated dismissal. The moment the video uploaded, the algorithm seemed to inhale sharply, and then, without warning, it exhaled conflict. Comment sections ignited like dry grass catching fire. Fans stampeded into threads, each side convinced their creator held the absolute, unshakable truth. Tiny debates grew into massive arguments. Reactions multiplied like cells beneath a microscope. Entire channels built careers dissecting the feud, pausing, replaying, analyzing every breath, every eyebrow twitch, every sentence that escaped the mouths of the two creators. Sneako fired back with intensity, his responses charged with passion, adrenaline, and the unmistakable feeling that he was battling not just another creator, but a system, a culture, a crowd that misunderstood his vision and questioned his authenticity. moistcritikal answered in his signature tone, steady, grounded, unbothered. A man who could level an argument without ever raising his voice above a gentle murmur. His calmness, to some, was clarity, to others, infuriating restraint. What followed wasn't a war. It wasn't hatred. It wasn't even conflict in the traditional sense. It was a phenomenon, a digital ripple that expanded into a tidal wave, sweeping across every corner of the internet. Content creators became cultural archaeologists, analyzing the feud like scholars studying ancient tablets. Forums turned into battlegrounds. Subreddits became think tanks. Twitter, or whatever name it was going by that week, erupted in factions, each convinced they had unlocked the true meaning behind the clash. And through all the noise, the chaos, the outrage and fascination, one quiet truth lingered beneath the spectacle. Neither was a hero. Neither was a villain. They were simply two humans, two minds navigating a platform where disagreements become currency, where personality becomes performance, and where every opinion, no matter how simple, becomes ammunition in an endless cultural battlefield. In the end, the feud grew beyond both of them, a living, breathing reminder that in the digital age, conflict spreads faster than truth, and spectacle always outruns sincerity. Sneako stood with fire, moistcritikal stood with calm, and the internet, hungry as ever, watched, reacted, argued, transformed, and consumed every second of the unfolding drama. This wasn't just a clash. It wasn't even a rivalry. It was the internet doing what the internet does best, turning personalities into myths, disagreements into narratives, and moments into legends. It was the internet being the internet.